I just got back from watching the Twilight Saga, Breaking Dawn, Part 1. And let me tell you, wasn't all that bad. The acting, yes, it was kind of, but the plot, it was pretty good. The way that the directors and the writer, they both did a really great job. Pretty much, the things I really liked about it, the visuals. I love those giant, beautiful nature shots. And the music, they always have good music for these Twilight movies. The only criticisms I have for this movie, there's kind of spoilers right here, just kind of. When Bella is walking down the aisle for her wedding, it's like half the movie. It's like, are you walking at a snail's pace down the aisle, and is the said aisle a mile long? I don't think so, and you're shooting like the same 3 feet, you know, for like 5 minutes. Edward and Bella, they go out, have their honeymoon. This is kind of where my second criticism comes in. Now, you know, it's okay, you know, for them to have sex. Well, you know, in that trailer where Edward breaks the headboard, that little bit, they're not even doing anything yet. He's just like hovering over her, and he's like, ugh! I'm not saying that there is too much sex in it, but it's just like, we get it. Because in the book, I just remember what happened for the sex scene, or lack thereof, was like Bella was looking at Edward in the ocean, and then she was like, and then Edward disappeared beneath the surface of the ocean or something like that. And then all of a sudden Bella wakes up with a bunch of bruises, and there's feathers everywhere, and it's like, it is implied that I had sex with you last night. But in the movie, it was just like, alright, we're gonna have sex this night, and then this night, and then this night, and then this night, and then this. It's like, jeez. It's kind of making up for the book, I guess. But it's not until later on that Edward's like, oh, are you hurting Bella? And she's like, no, why? And he starts like showing her like Bella, look at like your shoulder, and look at your side, and look at, you know, this part of your body and that part of your body. And she's all like, oh, that's cool, I don't hurt. And he's all like, I know you hurt. And she's like, no, I don't. Wouldn't you think that the bruises would have come the first time they did it? Surprise! Bella, guess what? You're pregnant! Ha ha ha! She's all like, this isn't possible, right? And Howard's like, no, it's not possible. I hope. Something else that I didn't really like, it didn't transition very well. Jacob goes to the Collins house. He knows, you know, hey, you're back. You're gonna be a vampire, aren't you? I know that you're gonna be a vampire, but it's like, oh, wait a minute, you're pregnant. Whoa, 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 whoa. Edward, I'm gonna kill you. So he sees Bella all pregnant, gets pissed off, runs off, tells off all the other werewolves. Sam goes, well, then we're gonna have to kill somebody. Then Jacob kind of goes, you know what? No, I'm not gonna take orders from you. We're not gonna kill anybody. So then he runs off back to the Collins house and goes, oh, by the way, people are gonna try and kill you, just so you know. Alright. One slip up that I kind of found, and I don't remember if they did this in the book or not, when she's like about to drink some of the blood. Carl, you know, he has the bag of blood, and then he's pouring it into a glass. Then when Edward comes to bring it to her, it's like in either like a plastic or a styrofoam cup with a straw. I mean, I understand the straw, putting it in the glass, no big deal, but from going from glass to plastic or styrofoam, just kind of, Okay, now this next part, I'm going to say the end of the movie, how it ended. And if you don't want to know how the movie ends, I suggest you just pause the video and just kind of leave. So for those people, bye. And for those who want to know or have already seen the movie, carry on. So now Bella is giving birth. Edward takes out the baby with his teeth. But you know, here's Edward just like, oh, here's your baby. Oh, look, it's Renesmee. Oh, baby, oh, it's my little baby. This is part of me. Oh, that's right. You're kind of still kind of human, and you're kind of oh God, you're dying. So then, you know, here's Jacob, and he's all like, oh, what the hell, and Edward just runs over, and he grabs this giant needle, and Jacob's like, what's that? And he's like, it's my venom, and just sticks it in here. And then, yeah, then, like, oh, another thing, if you're gonna be doing CPR on your wife, do it right, because, well, at least what I learned, when you're doing CPR, you have it like this, and you push, not like this, like this, and, like, you're doing it wrong, and you just, like, live. But I will say, I think this might have been probably my favorite part of the movie. It didn't even really have to do with the movie. It was just this flashback. It was a flashback that Bella was having, just of a lot of just like her and Edward, just random. It wasn't in an exact order, but the way that they put it together was really, really nice, and I loved the colors. It was kind of like when the venom was going through her blood stream, and she's like just like having all these memories and all that. Probably, well, like the life flashing before her eyes. That's kind of how it was. So it was an interesting kind of mix of the two. Like, she's trying to have this new life of being a vampire, but at the same time she's kind of dying as a human, and they're trying to bring her back to life with Edward's venom. But it was just really interesting, and I loved it. I don't know why. I just, like, favorite part of the movie right here. So it's pretty much Bella's not coming back to life, and Edward's just so sad. I'm kind of rambling here, sorry guys. The ending was like pretty much my favorite part, if you couldn't tell. So, you know, Edward, you know, they're all like cleaning Bella up, and they put her in this nice blue dress, and they just kind of leave her there for a little bit, but then you kind of start to notice that the bite marks that Edward had put on her arms and her legs and whatnot, they're starting to slowly fade away. And her very grayish looking skin, it's starting to, well, it's starting to become pale, and it's starting to, you know, become more full. And, you know, you just see this, and you get a close-up of her face, and then her eyes just open up, and they're red. And then they end the movie. It's like, yes, they just did a great job ending it. I really enjoyed that ending. The whole, like, last section was very well written, well directed. Yeah, it was a good movie, and I actually will recommend this movie to anyone who is interested in Twilight. I'm sure if you are into Twilight, you'll see it anyway, but, you know, if you've just been following the movies and you didn't think Eclipse was that good, watch Breaking Dawn Part 1. It will totally bring you back into it. So, that is kind of my review of the Twilight Saga Breaking Dawn Part 1. It's the first time I've done something like this. Let me know how I did. I probably didn't do a very good job. But you can let me know. Give me criticisms. I don't care. You can let me know what you thought of Breaking Dawn, if you thought it was good or you thought it was horrible, or favorite parts, least favorite parts, anything you caught, any criticisms you had. And I guess I will see you guys next time. Bye!